What's going on, everyone? So today we're going to be talking about baby doge. We're just going to be doing a technical analysis here. There is some interesting stuff cooking up inside of the charts here for baby doge. So we're going to get straight to that. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's get straight to it. Now, right now we are at 8Z1762 here for baby doge, up 2.0% inside of the last 24 hours. That's pretty good. It's decent. If you actually look inside the last month, we've been going down a lot in baby doge, which gives people a discounted price to buy at, because remember, it got all the way up to like 8Z35, 8Z36, 8Z37, 8Z38, wherever it got up to. But it got really, really high. And for like the last year, it wasn't doing nothing, but then it finally started to do something. But now we're back to where we were before. Now, I mentioned inside of a previous video talking about how if baby doge, doesn't hold its price, where it was all the way back here when it got all the way up to this 8Z38 area. If it doesn't hold that price, I'm done, blah, 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 blah. Well, it did not really hold that price. It went down. I'll say this. I'm not really trying to just hold and not sell. Like I said in my previous video, with baby doge, this is something I'm trading. So I'll buy in, let it pump. I know it's going to go back down, so I'm just going to sell. And then buy back in at the bottom, let it pump, because that's what it's been doing. So it's best to trade, and that's what it's looking like. That's why I'm doing a lot of technical analysis videos. I mentioned this in my previous video as well, because technical analysis is going to be better in the side of this situation. But let's talk about the chart prime automated trading indicators. If you want that, link in the description. But let's talk about how this is very good for what's happening right now. Typically, like I always say, if you don't know this by now, with chart prime, whenever you see the momentum wave bands turning pink, that means that we're about to have a bullish momentum push, a huge pump coming into the market for whatever we're looking at. And we're looking at baby doge. Now you see around the same area that it was last time when it turned purplish, pinkish, and it started to pump. It's doing the exact same thing again. Look at this over here. It shows that it's purple. It shows that it's turning that purple color. If we were to take off the indicators, boom, you see how it shows red, right? See how this shows red in this area? And it shows the actual color of the candlesticks over here. It's showing red in this area. But once we go back over here and turn back on the indicators, boom, it turns purple. It turns purple here too for our candlesticks, starting to turn purple. That is because it looks like we're about to have a pump. Typically, once we hit the bottom of those momentum wave bands, we always have a pump coming in. So we've hit the bottom of that momentum wave band. It's like a support area for us. Same thing when we hit it back down here, had a nice little pump. Now, maybe it doesn't pump the same amount. Maybe we just go up to the top of the momentum wave band to 8Z20, or maybe we go a little bit higher to 8Z22 or 8Z2350. That's where that Fibonacci retracement is. So maybe it just does that, right? But it does look like we're going to have an increase in the price coming here for baby doge very soon. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys that with the automated trading indicators here with chart prime. Just kind of want to show you how that looks. So that could be happening soon inside of baby doge. If it does break past 2350, 8C2350, it might do what it did last time and go past the next Fibonacci at 8Z3200. Because remember last time, we broke that level that we were trying to break, which was 8Z2350. We had a pullback down below there, and then we had another increase in the price that got us all the way up to the 8Z3200, and that's when we pulled back down from there, and then we got up to the next Fibonacci at 8Z3800. So maybe the same thing could happen, but we won't know until we get to 8Z2350. So when we get to the 8Z2350 Fibonacci retracement, that's when I'll make another video talking about what could happen after that. But, coming inside of the near terms, 8Z2350 is what it's looking like we're heading to. So if you're trading baby doge, that could be a nice trade for you. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and none of this is financial advice. Do your own research. This is purely entertainment. Do your own research, because you just got to do your own research. But like I was saying, like there is a possibility though that it does get up there. So that's what I'm looking at here. Like I said, I'm more focused on trading baby doge at this point. I'm not focused on buying and holding. Like I just want to show you like what's possible here with this. Like let's say if you're not looking at losing 10% taxes, because if you buy on a centralized exchange, you're not losing 10% in your taxes, well, 20% technically. And if you buy on baby doge swap, you're not losing the 10% for the buy, but you're still losing 10% for the sell. So let's just look at it as if you're doing it on a centralized exchange, right? So $10,000 divided by 8Z, 1761. That's the current price. That gives you a lot of baby doge, 5.6 trillion to be exact, and then multiply this by 8Z 2350 because that's where our Fibonacci retracement is for our resistance. So if we're gonna look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we're gonna look at that 2350, that is 13.3K. So you go from $10,000 to $13,344, or you go from $1,000 to $1,300. So it looks like a good trade. It looks like a decent setup here. Like I said, it's probably best to do some trades with Baby Doge right now because a lot of people are getting mad, because they've been holding it for so long and nothing has happened with it. They haven't seen any good gains. But what I would say here, what we need with Baby Doge, we absolutely need them to hurry up and get rid of the 10% tax all across the board. We don't want 10% taxes on Pancake Swap. We don't want 10% taxes for the selling on Baby Doge Swap. Yeah, we got rid of the 10% buying on Baby Doge Swap, but we don't want a 10% tax anywhere on any swap, on any exchange. We don't want a 10% tax anywhere for Baby Doge. We need the whole thing wiped out because, you got to think about it. The Baby Doge army has been loyal for 3 years and have not received any benefit from being loyal for 3 years, other than seeing, dogs getting helped out, which is good. It's a good thing, but they haven't gotten anything in return for that. So we need to see that 10% tax completely wiped off, completely thrown out the window. I don't want to see any 10% tax anywhere for Baby Doge, and I'm sure you don't either. So I don't know when they're going to do it. They did mention if it was successful with getting rid of the 10% for the buys on Baby Doge Swap, then they would officially do it all across the board. It was successful. So now we need to see it. We don't know when they're going to do it. Maybe they'll do it later. Maybe they'll do it now. We don't know. But they did say that they would do it. So that's what we got to wait for. Now, if that happens, there's a possibility. This is just a possibility. But remember, Binance hasn't listed anything in a really long time. There's a possibility that I could get listed on Binance. I'm saying it's a possibility. It's not 100% fact. But Binance hasn't really listed anything in a long time. So I don't think we need to be focused on Binance anymore. Coinbase, on the other hand, has been listing coins like Bonk. I don't even know if they listed Bonk. But see, they list things, but they don't list it for the regular Coinbase. They list it for their Coinbase wallet. So I think what we really need to be focused on is like crypto.com, crypto.com wallet as well. We need to also be focused on Coinbase and the Coinbase wallet. But Binance, I think we should just forget about Binance. I'm going to be completely honest. Forget about Binance. We're just looking at Coinbase and crypto.com, Coinbase wallet and crypto.com wallet. They are consistent inside of the crypto community. They are consistent with listing things. And Binance is not consistent with listing things. But anyways, this is all I got for you all. Remember, like if you want these automated trading indicators, very good trading indicators, and I use it all of the time. If you would have bought when it hit the bottom of this momentum wave band and then just rode that right up, then you would have gotten a lot of good gains. And it's probably going to continue to go up to that Fibonacci retracement here or to the top of the momentum wave band right there. So like I said, Chart Prime automated trading indicators, link in the description for that. You can try it risk-free for 7 days. Risk-free for 7 days. And what I'm using, the part of it I'm using is the Market Oracle Pro. We also have the Market Dynamics Pro on there and the Prime Oscillator on there if you want to use that. But I just use the Market Oracle Pro. $67 a month, fairly cheap. You can use the discount code for 30% off. It's called CP30, and you can try that risk-free for 7 days. We also have the premium quarterly, which is $47 a month, and that's $201 of a discount paid $143 quarterly. And then you can get the 30% discount with the CP30 code. So you're getting 30% discount on top of the $201 you're already getting off for getting the premium quarterly. So that's a really good deal right there. And that's risk-free for 7 days as well. So you're getting 30% off of that $143 right there. And then you're also seeing the premium quarterly, or no, I already said that. The premium yearly at $40 a month, which you're getting $804 off. and that's $489 paid annually. So that's fairly cheap as well. So yeah, you can try that risk-free 7 days. Go ahead and check that out. Very, very good. And yeah, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, not at all. None of this is financial advice. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, because nobody's going to do it for you. You got to do your own research. And yeah, hit the like button and subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, I'll be back with another video.